Hello, folks. You have now been pulled into the black dimension. This is Roger, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the movie Moonfall. Moonfall is a movie out in theaters now. That's actually a pretty good movie. A little bit better than what I actually thought it was going to be. And this movie, it does take a turn where it goes in a direction that you really didn't even expect it to go. All right. Now, Moonfall had a pretty good cast. The leading man in this particular movie, Patrick Wilson, and the leading lady, Halle Berry, were astronauts that had been on a mission to the moon before. Well, they were on a space. They were on the space missions before, and they did lose an astronaut for mysterious reasons. And when they lost their friend for mysterious reasons, of course, it did have an effect on their career. Halle Berry was a little bit more positive. Her character, Jaconda Fowler, her situation was a little bit more positive. Now, Patrick Wilson played Brian Harper. His situation didn't go quite so well. So he was pretty much a like a type of thrown out of NASA type of deal. Okay, so it made for interesting context. And as this movie went along, it showed after effects when there was a situation on the moon, a very unfamiliar situation on the moon, and astronauts had to go up there and see what it was, and the world was literally at jeopardy. The moon literally began crashing down to Earth, and scientists had to figure out what was going on. Now, there was a lot going on in this particular movie, and it definitely had some other great cast members, like Michael Pena was playing the stepdad to Brian Harper's son, which was played by Plummer. He was playing his son Sonny Harper, and Sonny Harper was a guy now that his dad was disgraced. His mother had moved on. Now he's living with a guy. At the beginning of the film, he's getting arrested. So the world goes into crisis while this man's son is just now going to jail. So of course he's trying to get his son out of jail. Now the world is in crisis. He's been disgraced through the media over time, and he's kind of seen as a loser. But the loser listened to a gentleman, which was played by John Bradley. He played Casey Houseman, who would figure out things from a scientific standpoint that was kind of on the fringe. Now he discovered the moon having issues in the first place, even before NASA figured it out, and he found ways to get this information to NASA. So this movie was a pretty good story, and the it shows how a person who's kind of thought about it as a crackpot, because he believed in something that basically no one else did. The crackpot had to convince NASA to do something about a situation that he didn't fully understand, and NASA really wouldn't look to him. So he went to a NASA outcast, and using that NASA outcast, who happened to be partnered with someone who was still in good standing with NASA, they were able to come up with a plan. And as the movie goes about, the stress level is getting more and more critical. The world is in more of a dire situation. There's great family dynamics being played because it's about people trying to keep their family together, people stepping up to play that hero role, even not just saving the world from whatever's going on with the moon, but also to play the hero role to their own children. So there were a lot of good and great dynamics going on with this film. Now we here at the Black Dimension, we have a rating system. We rate films by, meaning it's worth going out to go see. Bootleg is a film that you can pretty much wait for. You don't have to go to it right away. And we have a bomb, which we just believe your life is just much better off not seeing that movie. Truth be told, this movie is an actual buy. Okay, it's not getting a lot of fanfare, but this movie is an actual buy. It's out in theaters now. It's been out for a little while, so I'm gonna recommend that you all go out, see this movie, enjoy it. It'll be worth the time. Okay, so it's a great comeback story, and the ending is gonna go in a direction you're just not gonna see coming at the end of the day. So great movie, great film. It was a great cast. Very well put together. I definitely recommend that you go see it. So go ahead. This is a buy. Go out and see this film, folks, and have a great time doing so. This is Roger, and I will see y'all next time around. You have been pulled into the Black Dimension. Good luck finding your way out.